Hey y'all, this is Nina Stevens, and I'm in the South where sushi is still called bait. So, what am I doing today? Homestead engineering, that's what I'm doing today. I have an issue with my wood heater that has been looking at me for quite a while now, and it hasn't been fixed. So, I'm going to attempt to try to fix it today. Now, let me explain this window before you ask, because I know it looks like crap, but there's a reason. There's a method to my madness, okay? So, this window is in my living room, and you can see the stovepipe to my wood heater that I use for heat goes out where the window was. And the reason why I chose to do it that way, instead of going up through the ceiling, is because I didn't know how to do all of that and not have it leak. Because I live in a mobile home in the woods, and I like it here. I like the woods. I much prefer the woods to any city. So this mobile home I bought very used, and it has a metal roof on the top of it, but the metal roof has leaked. Yeah, I can't explain it because it doesn't make sense. So I didn't know how to go through the ceiling out the top with my stovepipe and not have it leak. So what I did was, this window is raised up, and the bottom part of the window, I took the screen out and boarded it up and sealed it with my friend silicone, okay? And cut the hole in the board, and the stovepipe, you see, goes up from my wood heater out the hole into a stack that me and my boys put together outside the window. So this window faces the south, and when the sun is shining, the sun comes in this window, and if you are anywhere in the room, it will blind you. So I needed a way to, I need the light coming in the window, but I need to keep the light but block the sun. So I tried, I know you can put aluminum foil on windows, but I need the light, and aluminum foil prevents the light from coming in. So I know I tried hanging a mini blind up there, but the heat from the stovepipe melted the bottom of the mini blind, because when it's rocking and I'm freezing, this pipe will get hot. So I melted the bottom of the mini blind, so that's not going to work. So what I did was, I needed to block the sun coming in the window. So what I did was, I took acrylic paint and I painted the panes of the window, so I can still have the light, but the sun won't be coming in and killing me. So the problem that I'm having with this little setup right here is, when this pipe gets hot and it's rocking, this collar does not protect the wood. And if you look closely right there, you will see where that wood has gotten hot. Now, I know you can use double walled stovepipe, but every time I have went to get double walled stovepipe, they don't have any. I went to Lowe's and I went to Home Depot. Neither place had double walled stovepipe that I could get. So yeah, and I need my heat. We have a storm coming in, so my camping trip for this weekend has been canceled because we have a storm coming in for my area, and I need to be here. Yeah, so the reason I'm vlogging this is because ladies that are by themselves, I don't want you to think that you have to wait for, you know, look in the yellow pages for someone that can do construction, because I don't have time for that. I don't have time to wait. You know, I've waited and it ain't fixed. So I'm going to attempt to try to do this myself. I know that there are purists out there that will say, oh, that's not right. Well, I'm not asking if it's right. I'm just showing you what I did. So what I'm going to have to do, first of all, is I'm going to have to take this pipe off of my heater. This hole is going to have to be cut out. And I have some sheet metal that I'm going to extend the area between the stovepipe and the wood so that it won't get hot. This right here has actually had an ember and it's hot. When you have a really good fire going in here, it gets hot and it's dangerous. So I'm going to try to attempt to fix this myself. So I'm going to show you my process. If you call construction and you're a lady, they jack the price up on you. And I know that some are going to disagree with how I do things, but I'm doing it to the best of my knowledge. I'm not saying it's right. You know, Robin from McCray Family Homestead wanted to know how we connected the sewer from the camper into the main sewer for the house. I promise, this is not in any book. I don't recommend you do it my way, but my point is, step up to the plate and take care of yourself, because as you can see, there's no one here. If I waited, I would be cold, and I'm not going to be cold. So I got it taken apart. Yeah. This is fun trying to figure it out. You know? Trying to figure it out. Not saying it's right, by God, but... So, I need to enlarge this hole. So, what I'm going to do is... I'm going to draw me a box. Holy crap, that's cold. Got that done. Yay. Alright, so now I'm going to attempt to try to cut that square out. That ought to be fun. Okay, so I got the hole cut out bigger. Now I'm about to go get the sheet metal so that I can take the collar and put a circle on the sheet metal so I'll know where to cut the circle for the pipe to go through. The circle is going to be about here. My back is killing me. The circle is going to go about here for the collar and the pipe to go through, and then the outside edges, there's going to be that much of a gap between the pipe and the edge of the wood. It's not going to be pretty, but it's going to work. So I used this to put an X in a circle so I can get the hole out. Oh my Jesus! But it's going. Redneck engineering. Yeah, I got soot all over my shirt, but that's alright, because these pipes right here, it's got to go back together, and I was able to get it back together, so I'm excited because that was necessary. Okay, so got my hole cut. Now I'm going to see if I can get this pipe through that hole and through the collar and back into that stack out there. Right there. Right there. That's the whole purpose, is to, is to fix it where I can build a good fire. Because without this being done, any fire, if I let it get just a little bit big, and these wood heaters are meant to take a large, well, I say a large, a hot fire. So the way it was, if I let it get just a little bit warm, a little bit above a miniature fire, this wood would start glowing. Yeah. So I'm like, that's not good. That's not good. That's not going to work for me. I don't want to wake up to a forest fire in my living room. So if I can get this back together, it's going to fix my problem, and I'm going to be happy. Wish me luck. Show you what I'm doing. I'm trying to work this collar back down to where it was. So before I put it through the piece of sheet metal, I need it back down on there. So that's what you hear me working it down around to get it back in the spot it was in. Yeah, I'll bring it back. Yep, I'm stuck right here. So I'm trying to figure it out though, right? This storm that's coming through is supposed to bring us snow. Yeah. We don't get snow in Louisiana, so it's going to be bad. So I need this fire. I need it. Mr. Josh came home and helped me get this part right here in the pipe. So now, to finish up, I'm going to put some screws around here. You want to do it?
Yeah, okay.
My back is screaming. Some screws around here, and you don't have a lot, Josh, on the sides. So
Square it up. Square?
No. But, I think that's going to do the trick. I hope it will anyway.
Huh?
I hope it will anyway, because I can't be having my wood catch on fire. I think it's going to be okie dokie. Thanks for following along. Until next time, I'll see you later.